Who do we have here? What a game. Football fans. I wonder what Patriot fans are gonna pop in, because that was quite a game. 7-10. Patriots. You kind of knew. I always root for the underdog. I always root for the underdog, being Denver at the moment. But AFC, no skin in the game. We're on vacay at the moment, and the good old Patriots, they pulled away. 10-7. They played it smart, conservative. The backup quarterback just couldn't quite seal the deal. Man, I feel for the Denver. I feel for them. They had for that injury. The way their season ended with their star quarterback out, getting hurt and not being able to play. A lot of the Denver fan base, I heard, did not want to. Hey. Right? We joined reels in Mexico. I know, right, brother? Cheech and Chong, good to see you, dude. Crazy turn of events. I mean, we kind of knew. It was like the Pats were going to get through the Denver. It was kind of the prediction based on the quarterback. I mean, the different quarterback. The backup quarterback just proved to be the backup quarterback. I think he's got 3 losses in his career. 4 starts. 4 starts, 3 losses, 1 win, I think. So it was nothing that this guy was going to be able to do but try to game manage. And, these things happen. We're in Mexico. Everyone's relaxing now. But, oh, man, I do believe. I think Ben Johnson is a little tough on himself by saying that I was at the game. I'm literally in the parking lot. Hell of an atmosphere here. What? Oh! Cheech and Chong, are you a Patriots fan, brother? I can't remember, bro. Are you there now? I'm literally in the parking lot of hell. Hell of an atmosphere here still, though. Cheech and Chong, are you in the parking lot? Are you Denver? Or are you Pats fan? I forgot, bro. You must be in Denver. It was a Denver game. You got Denver? I can't remember, but help me remember. I'm a Broncos fan. Yes. I live in... Yes. I remember, brother. Broncos fan, dude. But I'm up in Denver right now. Right. Of course. But you live in Colorado. Denver, Colorado. Wow. Right. Denver, Colorado. Golly, man. Low key, brother. Our guy, Callie. Our boy Callie, Cheech and Chong. He's cool. He's Pats fan. So we were, me, bro, rooting for you both. Rooting for both you guys. Rooting for the Denver because, the underdog situation especially. And I've always liked Denver. I've always liked Denver Broncos for many, many years. Patriots have kind of been, I wouldn't say our enemy. When Tom Brady, of course, from Super Bowl, then we go back to the Tom Brady era. It was definitely Bears versus Super Bowl. Bears versus, we weren't I definitely didn't root for them during their era because of the underdog. I always root for the underdog situation. But brother, I am feeling you, man, on your loss. I'm sorry. You know how we feel right now. That close loss. 3 points, like us. 3 points, 2017. We know. And also, both of us have something in common, Cheech and Chong. Both of us home. Both losses came to both of us at home. So I definitely feel your pain. I know. If you feel, I know that feeling. What you're feeling right now. Forgive me. I think I need to maybe mic up will be more clear. I think I'll do that for a second here. Okay. I'm sure I sound fine. So yeah, bro, it's been 10 years since we had this much success. And all I can say is it was a hell of a year. Right, dude. Oh, next thing. Right. Oh man, you guys are just getting started. Like the Bears. I feel Denver and Bears will bump in the big one in the next what year? Next year, the year after that, the year after that. It's going to be in the next 7 years. I predict Denver, Bo Nix, and Caleb in the next 7 years crisscross. I believe that. That's just an instinctual feeling. I believe so. Denver's good. Denver's a good team, and Bo Nix is young quarterback going into his third year. You know, I think. Thank you, brother. Thank you for always supporting me. Right, Cheech and Chong, guys. Is there a moderator in there? Cheech and Chong is a friend, guys. Don't hide his messages. Because I have a question. Is Chicago Bears Stadium going to be in Northern Indiana this year or next year? Okay, my good friend, Mr. Full Thomas, 7606. I'm listening to you. My good friend, somebody was rude when I said this answer last time, but I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. 1,000% the Bears are not leaving Chicago. I mean, Illinois. 100%. Let's just say, I'm in the real estate business. That's no secret. I'm in real estate business, right? So I'm a realtor. I'm a broker. I know through a very trustworthy source that's what's happening right now is political circus. And it's annoying. It's annoying because the people are baited in to this political circus. What Kevin Warren is doing, and that it's called political arm wrestling. By saying and threatening, because Indiana, they would have to pay back Indiana very slowly and have basically this big plot of land laid out for them. So it's very enticing for the owners. But the case is, Indiana Bears are never going to happen. The fans will be so upset. It's going to stay here in Chicago. Bears will never leave. Right. Too deep of history. It was a national landmark. Correct. Right. Only team moving is the Chiefs. Right, maybe. Kansas City. You never know. But they will always stay here. The Bears will always, yes. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I answered your question. I have an inside source. They're going to Arlington Heights. They're going to Arlington Heights, without a doubt. And that's just, I know. You have to trust my sources. And you never reveal your sources. Never. But I know for 100% fact, the Bears are coming to Arlington Heights. Not going to Indiana. It's not happening. It's just, political hogwash. I don't like to get involved in that because I rather like to talk about football. And what about this game today? I feel, he started off strong and quick. The quarterback for the Denver, the backup. But it just seems like it wasn't going to happen today. Now, the game I really interested in is Seattle Rams. Seattle's playing at home. It's going to be cold. It's not a dome. I wonder what you guys think. What's your prediction? I have a thought. A lot of Rams fans, when we lost to the Rams, we made so many friends who were from the Rams. Many, right? Only text. But the case is, a few were not so nice. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. The fact is, the ones who were not so nice don't understand the rude Rams fans towards us. For me, respect the Rams. McVay, big fan of Sean McVay, big fan of Matt Stafford as a quarterback. And he's not a bad guy. He's not a douchebag. Aaron Rodgers is the guy that I used to have a big problem with, but I'm over that. And, Minnesota fans, they're rarely ever that mean. So I just, boy, what's going to happen with this game here? They're right now, Pledge of Allegiance, Seattle, Rams. I think Seattle wins. The weather isn't so bad out there. The weather isn't as bad as Chicago. So if they get cooking, I mean, it was a close game. They only won by, it wasn't by much. So this game could go either way. Josh Allen was first QB to throw a touchdown pass to father and son. Frank Gore Sr. And figured, what? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. T3, Andy. Josh Allen was first QB to throw a touchdown pass to a father and son. Oh, I understand. Gotcha. That's very interesting. And the first QB to throw to a father and son ever. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Right, you don't get that chance often. You get the father and son out there running around. And what a dream for the father and son. What a dream for Frank and Frank Jr. I've got to say, I'm all for the rivalry between the Packers and Bears, but F the Packers. Oh, yeah, and F the Packers. Talk was over the top, disrespectful. Hey, unified? Oh, bro, I met you before. Unified. Memes. Whew. If you looking for a person to stand on your side of the aisle, you found him. Brother, the disrespect was brutal because most of them, oh, brother, I would say if we beat when I said we beat the Eagles, Packers couldn't beat the Eagles. We did. Packers couldn't beat the Browns. We beat the pants off the Browns. Then we almost beat them the first time, way back then. Then we beat them at our house. Then we beat them again and knocked them out of the playoffs, right? We did all that. And after they lost, not only were they disrespectful before, they were disrespectful after the loss. Like horrendous. They're like, oh, Ben Johnson said, fuck the Packers. Oh my God. And it was a total meltdown. And there's where I go, you know what? When we start winning, I'm not going to be like them. I'm not going to rub it in the face. I've already had my, I agree with, if someone wants to, I'm all with you. But when we start winning, because we will, the wins will speak for themselves, my brother. Oh, there's where I like to talk. The wins, because they're coming. We'll be able to say whatever you want to say, because the wins will speak so loud, because they were dogging. Man, these lights are too loud. They were dogging Caleb Williams, dogging him. Let me fix the lighting around here. I can fix the lighting. And let me tell you, dogging so badly, they're like Jordan Love will eat, Caleb Williams for breakfast. He is the worst, and you should see the stats. You should see the stat line between those two quarterbacks. It is pretty phenomenal. Turn this down. Pretty phenomenal. It's pretty phenomenal that between the two quarterbacks, Caleb Williams has passed him in so many ways. Yards, rushing yards, less interceptions, more touchdowns, all the things that matter. Should we go after Crosby? Absolutely. My good friend, I have a funny feeling about Monday. If you hear me. If you hear me out there, I got a funny feeling about Monday. I can feel it. I don't know. I'm just feeling. I'm an instinct guy. This week, there's some stirring going around. There's some stirring. And I feel like the name it's heating up. Okay. We've been talking about it for a while, but it's heating up. It's heating up. And when it was brought up, he smiled funny. Ryan Poles. And so I can feel it at any given moment. They're going to make an announcement. We got him. And DJ Moore may be the one that gets it for the, for the cap space trade-off. Heavy on the cap space. His paycheck is big, so they'll cut loose with DJ Moore. I feel it. Sadly, his game-winning catches. Hi. Oh, brother, depressed brother. You already know we made friends already. You already know because Bronco fans, Bears fans, lost at home. We lost at home. Bro, you already know I'm here with you. Fuck Green Bay. What's up, Frank? Good to see you, dude. Frank. You already know. So you already know what I'm saying. Depressed Broncos. I feel, and being automatically, it's hard for me to root for the Pats anyway. Not that I have no bad blood for the Pats, okay? None. There's weird reasons why I like the Denver Broncos. There are many reasons. History, quarterbacks from, oh my gosh, we're talking about Joe Namath, way back. No, I'm sorry, not Joe Namath. You got legendary quarterbacks who play for Denver. Right now, I'm blanking. Of course, my boy Peyton Manning. Respect him, love him. Nothing wrong with Peyton Manning. Then you got just, look at this now. Bo Nix, the same colors as the Bears. A lot of reasons why I like Denver Broncos. They're way over there, the AFC. Bears number one for me, right? But I respect so many teams. I'm sorry. It's the way I am. I respect other people's teams. My God, sue me. Sue me because I like other people's teams. When you lose, as long as we have, Bears fans, you got to start enjoying football. You got to start enjoying football. I enjoy football. I got to find joy. And I find joy in sometimes other team success. Joy, that's all. But I never jump off the bandwagon. I always Bears, right? Say, for you. Just for you. 6-7. Hi, Ava. Love you. Love you, Ava. I love you so much. You know that. You know that. Hello. Good to see you. So, you already know, right? So, I feel, Bronco fan, oh, man, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I was rooting for you guys, especially underdog, backup quarterback. It could have been a movie type scenario. That Snow killed it. Snow killed it for both teams, and it was a lock, really. But next year, I think Denver's going to bounce back, without a doubt. Without a doubt, Denver will bounce back. I could tell. The way they have this system set up, Bo Nix come back healthy. They have a good defense. They got the offense. The offense will get better. They will gel. Ooh, Denver's going to be dangerous for a while. It's going to be fun. Good. I am great. I'm great, Ava. I'm doing great. Wonderful. Our upcoming season is going to be very hard. Oh, you guys think so? Wait. You're my Bronco fan. Depressed Bronco fan here. Wait. You think so? Very okay. I feel that. They say that about us too. They say that about us too. We're getting the same. We're getting the same that we're supposed to have this really hard season. Hey, listen. For positive for you. Okay? At the end of the day, my good friend, at the end of the day, well, I got to go. I just want to say, bye, Ava. Love you. Want to say hi back to you. Hi back to you. Mucho love. Corazones. And be safe, little sister. My little sister. It's like my little sister from the other mister. Family. So, my good friend, back to the positive. Win your division. Don't worry about the rest. Win your division. Win your division. Worry about the rest later. You win your division, you're in the playoffs. That's it. Get a couple wins here and there. You'll be back. Denver's gonna be fine. Good defense. Good quarterback. He's just getting better. He's just getting better, like Caleb. Better and better. He's on the up, bro. Bo Nix is on the up. I could see him. Man, brother. I have a feeling Denver's going to do well next year. I feel it well. We'll be good friends. I have a feeling Denver's going to do well. Hopefully we meet in the Super Bowl. Hopefully. I root for you, for us. Super Bowl, right? We'll root for each other, okay? AFC, NFC, it's we're going to have no beef. Bears, Broncos, that's right. Bears and Broncos have no beef, right? But we was injured. Yeah, I know. Injured. I know, bro. Denver needs a real franchise quarterback. Bronco fans need to stop lying to themselves. Oh, the real tears. I'm not going to get in the middle of that. I stay neutral. I stay neutral, right? Hey. I think Bo Nix, my good friend, the real term, I think it's a little unfair for the second-year quarterback to put the nail in the coffin. Unfair. Just got to give him another year. He plays like crap year 3. The real term, I'm with you all the way. The real if he next year he does not make the playoffs or gets eliminated, whatever, you start to see declining. Hey, second year quarterback going into his third year, can't bury a coffin yet. It's year 3, end of year 3. Then you could start calling the pallbearer, death. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying neutral. Who the real term do you have in it? Right, who? Right. You said real franchise quarterback. Who? Denver Tennis. I know, right? Who? Imagine Josh Allen in Denver. Easy. It's funny. It's funny you bring that up. It's funny. That's very interesting. I like this conversation. This is a very interesting conversation. Because thinking about that, do you say that because of the okay? Do you say that, my friend, because obviously it's not about the skills of Josh Allen, like the blend over, because the better head coach in Sean Payton and a better defense and a better offense? Denver has what Buffalo? Whew. Okay. That's fair enough. Fair answer. I mean, you can't. Denver got farther than the Bills, and I don't know. I can. Okay, so you just feel that long term. You just feel like long term that Bo Nix won't, because it's cheaper to take over Josh Allen's contract. I get you, in fantasy mentality, but a complete team short of it. But bro, they're putting all their eggs in their baskets on Bo Nix. So you think Bo Nix is a big mistake? You really think he's a bust? Because I'm not trying to argue with you. You probably know better than me, maybe. But as going into the third year, he could blow up next year. He could. Oh, thank you, dude. Hey, thank you, Cheech and Chong. Thank you for supporting. So he could explode next year, Bo Nix. To put the nail in the coffin, he's been in the playoffs, got them this far. Obviously, if Bo Nix was playing, you can't say what would happen if Bo Nix was playing in this game. I think Denver wins. Denver beats the Pats. Bo Nix, look, 7-10. 7-10 with a backup quarterback. Bo Nix is in there. Denver wins. They're at home. Home quarterback, healthy. You know how to, right? You know how to pin comments, OG. Oh, pin comments? Yes, I think I do. Yeah, but I don't think he's a bust. Right. I don't think he's a bust at all. I don't think he is. I think it's unfair to say. I do not think he's a bust. You can't call that a guy that gets you that far in the playoffs already, wins. No. You can't say like Caleb's not a bust. It's like Caleb's not a bust. Bo Nix is not a bust. Drake May's not a bust. It's too early to say if Jaden Daniels is a bust. It's too early. People have their opinions, but I don't think Jaden Daniels is a bust. He got hurt. Is Bo going to come back hungry? And Drake May didn't look that good. Seattle might get it right. Cheech and Chong, I think so. Caleb was a blessing to Shy. He sure was, bro. Blessing. That boy blowing up the Bears t-shirts, I'm telling you. Merchandise, Iceman. Gosh. There ain't nothing better. It's funny, Cheech and Chong. I don't know about you guys. I haven't seen this. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong, brother. Patrick Mahomes has always been Patrick Mahomes. Tom Brady has always been Tom Brady, the GOAT, right? The GOAT. And Patrick Mahomes, the future GOAT, right? But this whole Iceman nickname is such a genius marketing thing, because you got the polar bears. You can do so much with the polar bears, Chicago Bears, and this Iceman thing for money. It's insane. Now he's Jesus. Oh, right. I know, bro. I know. And the real term, I'll be totally transparent. I never said I wanted him gone. I was very critical of him. Very critical. Very critical. I'm very honest about it. I'm a very honest guy on this channel. And I've changed my ways. And I've apologized. That's why I made a funny video today about it. I still poke fun about it. I still poke fun about it. It's just like, yeah, I just poke fun. I poke fun because it's very funny how I used to think and now I think now. I've changed my ways. Now I'm like, I don't think he's Jesus, no, but I surely do think he has the it factor. Now I see it. I didn't see it before. I'm like, whoa. He makes some throws. I'm like, what the insane throws. It's just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. I'll let you guess. Didn't it didn't look good. He had more rush yards than the entire Denver team. Right. You're a Pats fan. The real term, you're a Pats fan. Right. Right? And Murray, of course you're a Pats fan. No? Right. You're defending Drake me, which is fine. You know how many Pats? Hey, the real term, I don't know if you knew this, or I don't know if you're new to this channel. The real term, if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe. Join the family. If you're not, you might have seen me in conversation with this guy named Callie. He's always on here on my live streams on the weekend. And we made very good friends. He's a really good guy. Born and raised in Boston. Oh, I already know. Born and raised in Boston. Oh, we already know. There we go. There we go. I love it. There we go. I love it. I love it. We already know. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, yeah, I've been very honest about championships are in my DNA. Hey, you can't hate the game. Can't hate the player. Hate the game. Right, bro. What can you say? It's like us with our Bulls championships that time. Just, right. Rings on rings, right? And I know, New England, same thing. Rings on rings with the football. We had the basketball. And a lot of the hockey. But you guys, right. Every sport. Oh, no, bro. Not every sport. Now basketball. Boston Celtics. The Celtics, yeah. But not, you already know the Jordan era. Congratulations to your team. Yeah. Every sport. You already know. Boston Celtics are great. Mad respect to Larry Bird. Love that guy. Love that white boy. That white boy, how he used to play, and just, oh man. The respect that he got from the African American community is just great. The black players were like, man, he's white on the outside, but inside, he's black. Oh, I loved it. We got 17 rings in basketball. What are you talking about? 17 rings? Yeah, that doesn't count. You guys, way back in the day, you guys had 10 in a row back in the 50s. That was a long time ago. Since the modern era, you're going back the whole dynasty. You want to go back to the Jesus days? It doesn't count. It doesn't count 1961. We're talking the last 25, 30 years. 30 years. You guys were winning championships like that 30, 40 years ago. 40 years ago, bro. Yes. Yes, those 17 rings. You already know. You guys had a championship in the last 30 years. How many championships? That's what I want to know. In the last 30. All them rings, Larry Bird had like what? 3? How many did Larry Bird get? 2? I love Larry Bird. How many did he get? My Nuggets got to bring it. Right, in 23. You realize you're boosted. Right. Yeah, I know. Right. Bill Russell had 11 years, 11 rings. Yeah, Bill Russell. 11 rings. That's crazy. And right, it was like 11. It was like a 7 streak, right? Something like that. 7, and then he might lost 1, and then went on a 5 streak to get up to 11, right? Something like that. And then the Bulls team, oh, I know. It is crazy that it's that many years. Almost 30. I know. He played 13 years and played. Bill Russell played 13. Wow, 13. Wow. So out of those 13 finals, he lost 2 and won 11. Insane. Bill Russell, right. Which is why I hate to say, because Bill Russell was the greatest of all time then, the GOAT. But I don't like to say that now Michael Jordan is the GOAT over him. Because if Michael Jordan played in Bill Russell's time, we don't know how it would be. Maybe Bill Russell would be better. You know what I mean? No, just, there's got to be fair to both. If Bill Russell was maybe on this era, who knows what would happen? We got the Red Sox. We got the Red Sox and Bruins. And you know what? And the Boston Red Sox. I love that you guys, the Boston Red Sox manager came over to the Cubs, helped us out with that one World Series. Thank you. Thank you, Boston Red Sox. Yeah, that was awesome. Rings on rings. Yes. Rings on rings. I know. It's been a long time. But now, how many, help me out because I don't follow the Celtics like that. So since we went on a run, right, like after the Jordan era, after, how many championships have the Celtics had after Jordan era? After. That's one of my question to you. How many Celtics finals championships? One? Okay. That's fair. And we're none. Right. We haven't had one since Jordan era. The big 3. One. What do you mean the big 3? Well, you confuse me. One, right? One since Jordan had one. One championship. But what do you mean the big 3? I'm confused. What do you mean the big 3, brother? Oh, Garnett. Oh, yeah. God love me, Garnett. I love Kevin Garnett. I said my son, he looks like his body style of Kevin Garnett. Just a little shorter. Garnett, Pierce. What's up, Kenneth Smith? Garnett, Pierce. Allen. Hell yeah. Allen. I remember that. Right. Allen, you said that. Great, guys. Great. Now, Celtics are great. I love the old stadium, the Boston Stadium. I gotta go. We should all meet up, guys. If I go to Boston, see a Celtics game, Bulls, Celtics. Let's get a beer together. My Boston fans. We go Bulls, Celtics over there in Boston. Oh, I bring my family. It'd be great. We all meet each other. I live in Boston. Hey, Kenneth, good to see you, dude. Kenneth Smith. Oh, it'd be awesome, dude. And we got our other guy here, Boston fan. I'd love to visit Wrigley. Oh, dude, if you ever come and visit Wrigley, brother, or Soldier Field, whatever, or Arlington, whatever, hit me up, bro. Hit me up on the Instagram DM, bro. That'd be awesome. We'd have a lot of fun. Oh, you're going to the game Friday. But who's playing on Friday, bro? Who's playing? Boston who? Against who? Oh, Dylan, you said I'm gonna say Bears 14-3 and win the Super Bowl against the Broncos. Oh, that'd be awesome, right? 14-3. That's bold. That's bold, Dylan. Against the Kings. Sacramento. Oh, Boston, Sacramento. Oh, so Kenneth, you're gonna go to the game and watch Boston beat Sacramento. Beat that Sacramento, bro. I'd root for Boston to win against Sacramento. I don't know why. I'm not a tech. Sacramento. I don't know. Not a Sacramento guy. Just looking forward to MLB coming to Cubs. Right. I know. Jonathan, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, Jonathan. Celtic, I know. I really hope the Bears welcome. Oh, Dylan, we talked about this. I feel it. I feel something's going to happen. Either of that. Okay, 2 things. I'm feeling for sure. Crosby's coming. He's coming here. I'm feeling real soon. Sooner, I don't know why. I got a feeling right in my bones. Sooner than later, someone's going to say, hey, it's announced. We got him. Or that room, or it's going to go all the way completely. No Crosby. And they're going to trade up for this stud in college. I can't remember his name. My name, I'll get it for you, okay? My name, I'll get it for you, Dylan. I'll get it. I just forgot. I just learned it today from college. I don't follow college like I should. I will, guys. I'll get better. And he's a stud. We could trade up for him. We could and grab him. And there's a rumor that Chicago has already reached out to him. You know, is it a stud? No, bro. Oh, no, wait. Yes. Pass rush. Yes, Dylan. Yes. My brother Dylan. Pass rush. Edge rusher. Stud. Like dominant stud in college. Really good. You know, and we can trade up for him and grab him because other people are going to be grabbing quarterbacks and wide receivers and stuff, and we can grab him. It's a very chance. We can trade up and grab him. There's a way to do it. So I say we grab him that way. He's a stud. He's young. Get him. How about Swift? Or ditch. I don't know about ditching Swift. I don't know. What do you guys think? There's some moves to be made. Kevin Byard looks like he's coming back. Joquan Brisker, depending on if he wants to take a pay cut, I don't know. Joquan Brisker may come back. They're working that out. It's not been official. I feel they're going to do something for Crosby. I feel it. It's either two ways. Crosby or they're going after that stud. Fuck, I wish I remember his damn name. I'll get it. Somebody help me out here. From the Miami Hurricanes? I think so, dude. I think so. Ruben Bain. I think it might be Ruben Bain. Does he wear Miami Hurricanes? Dude, white? Yes. I think. I saw the white uniform. White. Dude, just confirm for me if he's very good. If he's a very good edge rusher, he's going to get drafted this one. It's him. If that's the case. If that's the case, the real term, then yes. It's him. Ruben Bain. I think so. Bro, I saw it today. I was watching a video. It was brand new news to me. And, so this is fresh. Forgive me. But I think they should go for him. Because this guy looks hungry. I should know him. I should. I feel bad. Edge rusher wears number 4. Was a Heisman finalist. Oh, I think so then. If that's him, then that's him. Ruben Bain, then that's him. Yes. That's the guy, brother. That's got to be, because they were saying that he's hot. And they're like, this is the guy that's going to be dangerous. So it has to be him. Has to be. Absolutely. And so there's a chance we could trade up for him because he's not top priority amongst the other guys who are going for quarterbacks and all that other stuff. So we can trade up and grab him. Not a problem. That's one way. Or they're going to go balls out and give those picks up, a couple, whatever, give a few up, give up DJ Moore, cut loose some people to make some room, and grab Crosby. Those two things. That'll just go away. I don't think they're going to grab another free agent. I think it's Crosby or the draft. That's my instincts, strongly. Crosby or the draft. But something's nagging at my ribs about Crosby. Something's pulling at me. I'm just gathering many thoughts, rumors, feelings, facial. I gather it all together and I come to a instinctual feeling. Yes, that's what I do. And so I feel they're going to grab him. I don't know why. It's just something nagging at me. It's nagging at me. They're going to say Monday. It could be as quick as this week. Or I don't know if they'd wait why to after the Super Bowl. They wouldn't need to wait. No, not at all. Because what's his name? Mike McCarthy. No, forgive me. I should know that. Mike McCarthy's playing for he's for the Steelers now. He's a new head coach. So that could happen. Of course, a free agent like Max Crosby could be picked up by the Bears. And I think they're just keeping it under lids. It's business. They're keeping it under wraps. But I feel they're going to get him. Yes. I just feel it in my bones. And he wants to be here. There's so much chatter. and things positive, he might have said something about he wants to come here. That's a rumor. That he's mentioned that this would be a desirable location. He likes Caleb. Mad respect for Caleb and what's happening for the future. Oh, right. TJ Parker it could be from Clemson. It could be TJ Parker from Clemson. It could be. That could be the other guy. So now I got to write this down, bro. I have to watch this video later. TJ Parker from Clemson or the other guy that you mentioned, Ruben Bain. I gotta get out of here for now. Great conversation, my friend. I gave you some nice, bro. The realtor, dude. Nice to meet you, bro. Much love to you, man. Keep in touch. Great talking to you. Do you feel Johnson should have went for the instead of the field goal in the fourth doing the game? You know, yes, I do. I do feel like he should have went for the 2. Just, he was so aggressive, and he failed so many times. You can't fail that many times. He had to have made it. He had to, because they lost anyway. I know, no overtime. So I guess, but then in one way, they've been failing. They failed so many times on that situation. They were not good. They were not doing well. The blockers were not doing their job. The pocket was collapsing. So tie the game, and they had all the opportunity. What they should have done, that situation for the 2 wouldn't even happen, my brother, had they taken the kicks. 4th and short, take the kick. In that weather, I know. 4th and short, take the kick. They didn't trust. They didn't trust they didn't trust Cairo Santos to be able to hit it in that weather. It wasn't that bad. It was cold, but it wasn't like snow, and like snow would have been heavy snow. It was a little bit of snow. It was a little bit of snow. There was some snow. So we were slipping and sliding around. He goes, no, you don't go for 2 there. You're the home team. Take it overtime. Right. I do see what you're saying. And again, we shouldn't have been in that situation. He did not want to go for the kick 2 times. I think even 3 times. He left 9 points on the board. We beat them by 6 points or by 3 minimum. Or when we went into overtime, yes, take it to overtime. You're the home team. Ball down. Right. The defense was doing great. Stopped him again. And I don't blame Caleb for the interception. I blame him for the aggressive play by Ben Johnson. Why 2nd and 8 are you going for such an aggressive play? Run the ball. Get some yards. Get that first down. You just call the best run play you can. Dial up the best one. You run the ball. Get that first down. That was too aggressive. Way too aggressive. So, Caleb, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I get it. I 100% get it. Because first, like I said, I don't think they should even been in that situation to go into overtime. I think we should have won the game flat out. Because again, no points in the first quarter. Second quarter, 3. Or what we put up is a kick. Remember, we marched it down. All we could get was 3 points. Or did we even pick up that? Or was it 0? It was 0-7. Then finally we picked up 3. And we somehow caught up, whatever. You saw what happened. But it took so much heroics at the end of the game that we should have been playing better from the get-go. I'm going to be back in 1 second, okay? 1 second. I got to check what's going on. Babe? Is Angelica here? Oh, my God. Okay. Yep. I'm going to eat. Hi, guys. I'm so glad you guys stuck around. I blame DJ for an absolute terrible route. Hey, I'm not here to, what's the word I'm saying? Invalidate anyone's feelings. There's a lot of reasons that route was bad. Didn't like that route. Didn't really like that throw either. Didn't like where he threw the ball. DJ was already going another direction. So I think it was very much a miscommunication. That Caleb expected him to cut over. DJ did run it slow. He jogged. Did not like that. So I'm not going to invalidate anybody. I feel Ben Johnson called a bad game that led up to that moment. I hope next year Johnson puts smart, wiser plays. That for sure wins. Yes, Jonathan. Yep. Jonathan, I'm with you. Smart, better plays. It was not wise. Not wise decisions. I think not. I think not. I didn't like it. I didn't like the decisions made. No. I put this line. He took blame. He took responsibility. He took responsibility for DJ for not coaching it right. He took responsibility for Caleb, but also when we blame DJ more, do you know he was out there playing injured? That's why he wasn't running at full speed in the snow, in the cold. It's very, very cold out there. And so it's easy for us from our couch to see Ben, him running and looks like he's jogging. But when you're out there running it was 2 degrees, really, really cold. It's tougher to say from the couch when you're actually on the field and he was injured. The throw, there was a lot going on there. So I can see it both sides. I can see both sides. I can see your point of view. I also see Caleb's. I didn't like that throw. It was low, and he didn't lead him. It was miscommunication. I feel strongly miscommunication by the two of them. And Ben Johnson did not make it clear exactly what's supposed to happen. It wasn't crystal clear. And that's the head coach. And he took responsibility for that, in which I respect Ben Johnson being a real leader. And I hope he learns from this. And now next time in tight games, he's in that situation, take the kick. Take the kick. Get the points. We're not in overtime. We win the game. We're facing, I don't think we would have beaten Seattle. Seattle currently right now is beating the Rams 10-3 in their house. So we'll see. It's a lot of football. But we'll take it one day at a time. What do you guys think? I'm going to get up out of here, guys. Jonathan, Packers and Bears rivalry is needed in that. Jonathan, you already know. The rivalry needs to stay alive. And Rams own the Bears. No. No, you didn't. Not true at all. We beat you last year. Under a horrendous head coach. Okay? Horrendous head coach. And you beat us in overtime by 3 points. Garbage. You did not beat us, my good friend. We gave you the game. Strongly disagree. Rams fans will tell you we gave you the game at home. Caleb Williams tied the game at the end like that, took it to overtime, sir. You're wrong. Rams were the better team. And you guys almost blew it. Multiple times. Absolutely, I agree. Hello? It's almost like, you know what you're saying right now? Like by saying Rams were the better team, you know what you're saying? Calm down for a second. Okay? Nathan, slow down for 1 second before you keep typing. Okay? The Rams are the better organization. Maybe that's true as well. And you almost lost. You lost to the Panthers, sir. You lost. Okay? You almost got eliminated that close. That close you got eliminated by the Panthers. That close because we were struggling on offense. And Matt Stafford did not play a good game, sir. Not at all. The defense you guys could not stop our defense. 10 points at halftime. 10-10. You're wrong. You beat us by 3 little points. If you walked in our house and dropped a 30 bucket on us to 10, 30-10, 30-15, and just, I would have nothing to say. It was a good game between 2 good teams. Just because the Rams fan, what? Just because. And diss the Bears. No, but I respect. I could never do that because I'm a loyal guy. I would never, because that would be integrity. I'll tell you like this, brother. I'll tell you like this, Nathan. If I found, say we start, which we will. Nathan, trust. We are going to start winning Super Bowls, okay? And I hope I hope our two teams keep ending up in the NFC Championship. I hope. Because I believe, out of my respect for Matt Stafford, and I'm a monster fan of Sean McVay, big time. That guy is a killer beast. Sean McVay, love him. I hope that we end up in the NFC Championship all the time because it's going to be a good game. Let me tell you, it's going to be good games. You saw what happened last time. And I predicted. They said, what was my prediction of the score? I said, and I was on the money. I said the Bears will win 20-17, or the Rams will beat us 20-17. I said, so it's going to go. I said, I can't give you a prediction. I said, it'll be Bears, Rams, 20-17, us or them. And that was the exact score. 20-17, 3 points. What about Bears, Packers, NFC Championship? Bears, Packers, NFC Championship? Of course, that would be awesome. It's always awesome. It's like we could never say to lose to the Rams. Okay, let's put it like this with my respect for the Rams. Be who they may be. You're already a Rams fan, I can see. Nathan, that's very funny. Nathan, that's very funny. I love that. That is very cute. So, be that as it may, there's nothing better than to knock out the Packers out of an NFC Championship game. That would be ultimate. But to win or lose against the Rams in the NFC Championship would be great. Or, okay, we lost. Okay. We won. Fantastic. We lost. Okay. Losing to greatness is not offensive at all. Midwest. You know what I'm saying? What about Bears, Packers? So you know what I'm saying? If you lose to a great team, there's nothing wrong with that. It's losing to bad teams. That's embarrassing. I'm really sad the Raiders left Oakland. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that the Raiders left Oakland. It's kind of weird. It really is. Because, the business move was so corporate. It felt so corporate. The Raiders to Las Vegas. Beautiful stadium. Beautiful. I want to go and visit. And low-key, because the Raiders aren't a good team, I root for them because also I have a best friend who's a Raider fan. Best friend, And my good friend who's in there, Nathan, the Bears will fall off next season. Nathan, why are you so negative after I've been showing so much respect to your Rams? Why are you so negative? And you're not even being like, if you were actually making sense, like if you were talking to me last year, Nathan, if you're talking to me last year and what I saw, or the first 5 weeks of this season, we'd be sharing the same beer. We'd be sharing the same, you get what I'm saying? We'd be in the same team. No, wrong. A team does not go from not good to getting a really good head coach who did what with the Rams, right? Who did what with the Rams? What did they do with them? Okay, regardless of what happened in the playoffs, number one offense. He changed that team around. Came to Chicago. Okay, slow down, Manny. Slow down, Nathan. Slow down. Came to Chicago. Okay, then he did that. Not only beat the Packers once, beat them almost 3 times. Okay, Nathan. Ben Johnson never coached. I'm not talking about the Rams. Of course, Ben Johnson never coached for the Rams. I'm not saying that. I never said that. I said Ben Johnson, what he did over here, what he did in Chicago, what he turned around. Did I misspeak and say the Rams? Luis, hey, brother. Gonzalez, good to see you. If I misspoke, I'm sorry. The Bears, what Ben Johnson did with the Bears, incredible. What he did in one season, knocked out the Packers from the playoffs, who are also a better team than us. We still won, and we still beat them twice. Then we go off and almost beat the Rams, and you damn well know it. You damn well know that we almost beat you. You know that. You weren't playing well at our house. The odds were against this team, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. You said he had the number one offense for the Rams. Yeah, I meant to say the Detroit Lions. Forgive me. That's where I misspoke. Forgive me, Nathan. Forgive me, Nathan. I meant to say, forgive my misspoke. when Ben Johnson with the Lions, I figured you knew what I meant. When Ben Johnson with the Lions, you know what they did. You know what he did when he was with the Lions and what he transformed them into, a dominant offensive machine. Now, Ben Johnson, he knows he has the F factor. He knows Caleb Williams. There's no denying it. There's no denying it. You should have seen Sean McVay's face when we threw that game-winning touchdown, game-tying. You should have seen his face. The whole team was like, what the fuck? They had never seen anything like that in life. The announcer, NBC, he said he has never seen anything like that in your life. It was 4th and goal. You shouldn't have even made it. Right. 4th and goal, you shouldn't have even made it to overtime. But we did. What shouldn't have happened, we still did. And it was still incredible. You know, Nathan, you can't be a person that moves the goalpost around. We went into overtime against a good team. That is by default. When you're in the playoffs and whoever you're playing, you go into overtime with. That means that there's a mutual respect. That is a given, dude. That is a given with any team. I'm not saying because I'm a Bear. If I'm watching any NFL team, what's good, dude? Hey, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. I'm going to say Seahawks over Rams. I think the Seahawks are going to beat the Rams. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Seahawks, I don't see the Rams beating this team. No way. Not the way they're playing right now. And if the Rams play the Seahawks the way they played us, they only put up 10 points the entire game. 3 quarters, Matt Stafford put up 10 points. At the end of the game, in the 4th quarter, he put up 17, and Iceman Caleb Williams came back and tied the game to go into overtime. By default, that is automatic equal respect, whatever happens after that. It's by default. It doesn't matter. You'll show me Nathan Manning. I hope you're still there because we have to reveal that. What's good? I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm educating somebody. Will you guys not, what do you think? Who do you think will win, Seahawks or Rams? I think the Seahawks will win. I do. I think the Seahawks will win at home. They're on fire right now. They're at home. The weather's not that bad. I think they win. The Rams are out of their element still. It's chilly over there. And that's not a big factor, but I knew we were not going to win the Super Bowl. I knew that. The Bears were not going to go that far. I knew either it was going to get us by Seahawks. I knew we're not going to get past the Seahawks. That for sure. And that's because I understand football. I'm not a delusional fan. I knew the Seahawks would beat us. They're a better team. I pay attention. I pay attention to the details. Some fans are just like, nope, we're going to beat the Rams. We're going to beat the Seahawks. Then we're going to beat the Patriots, whoever's in there. And oh, no. Guys were way ahead of their skis. Way ahead of their skis. I'm a person, one game at a time, one play at a time, one score at a time. I don't jump all the way ahead and say, we're going to win the Super Bowl. No way. No way. That's not me. That's not this channel. I respect your opinion. Our Bears have a bright future. Yep. And hopefully we do. We have a very bright future. Nathan. Okay. Nathan, you think we're going to lose? Why? Okay. I need you to give me an educated answer, Nathan, and I'll know how much you know about football by this answer you give me. I'm going to ask you a really good question, and I want an educated answer. Okay? Are you ready? Give me an educated answer. What makes you think that from the turnaround from down to trending up, okay? A team goes from down to up, wins 11 games, wins the NFC North, their title, goes on to the playoffs, wins games in a playoff game, and the next year, not only are they not going to make the playoffs, they are going to drop half, and they're going to lose more than they did. Give me your educated, I want an educated answer. Then I'll know. Educated answer. Then this, I think. This I think stuff, you know what I think, Nathan? I think I might win $1 million. It's wind talk. It's wind talk. Half the games you won by 1%, that's not going to happen. How can you know that? Now I already know. By one possession. How can you predict how another team's going to win games? That is impossible. Impossible to not see where this team is headed. The offense. The offense was a top 3 running, top 10 in the passing, top 3 in the run. Impossible. Right. See, he goes, both of your Bears and Broncos had a phenomenal season. And my Broncos. And bro, check this out. This guy doesn't understand football. The Bears, listen, the next 5-6 years, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about football. It's going to be the Bears, the Broncos, the Pats. They're going to be in the conversation. I'll tell you who's in the conversation. Bears, Denver, Bronco, the Rams. I have a strong feeling they're going to lose today. They're going to lose. They're not going to win. They're not going to get past Seattle. Seattle then is going to beat the Pats. That's what I think. I could be wrong. We'll see what the Pats, unless they come out crazy. Okay? Who else? And the Packers? Bro, no disrespect to the Packers. This is what I feel is happening. Okay? I'm going to speak technical. We're going to speak football talk. Okay? And we're not going to speak garbage talk. This other guy, he goes, I think. This is my educated answer for the Packers. I feel the window has closed. It's closing. The closing. That if you guys don't make noise in the playoffs next year, if you don't, and just don't make noise, like at least win one game and make some noise in the next, and then start to see a spark, okay? I think your coach is gone. Matt LaFleur's gone. They're going to start getting rid of guys. Jordan Love may be gone. Who knows? Because too many losses in the playoffs. I don't think too many more times they'll put up with another failure of getting, like, if you guys don't get in the playoffs next year, I feel, okay, and I only say this, okay? Follow me. Only say this, not trying to be rude. I have watched our team fail. And it's like a river. It goes like a river, okay? When success, like right now, the Bears are on the upswing. This is not the upswing. Like I saw the Green Bay Packers upswing. I've been watching the Packers. I'm like, this is going to suck. When you guys went to the playoffs, right? This is what I saw. Packers went to the playoffs. Jordan Love won that one game. I go, Me and my wife said, we're in trouble for the next 4 or 5 years. This is what we said, okay? When I saw Jordan Love win that game, it was like 4 years ago, whatever it was. He won that game. I'm like, we're in big trouble. Bears are in trouble. He's good. He sat behind Rodgers. I like this guy, LaFleur. I like him. I still have no beef with LaFleur. I don't got beef with anybody. I got beef with nobody. So, I only have a little bit of beef with other things, but not with this guy. So, this is my feeling. Green Bay, we have what? We have their number one. No, sorry, Cheeseheads, we won. Okay, listen, I'm trying to be respectful. Look, the Bears hit their peak. Dude, in the back of the dollar. It doesn't happen like that, dude. Dude, Nathan, that's why you're losing my respect. Nathan, you're losing my respect rapidly. I was thinking you knew football. You're deceit. Now you've been deceptive. I realize that you don't know. You don't know. Because if you were being logical, I could respect, and say all the things that we are wrong in. Like you told me, Bears have hope going up. Caleb needs to get tighter on his accuracy. He has accuracy issues. He needs to tighten up. I would listen to you. Now, you're just like, we've hit our peak. Teams with a new... Dude, are you trying to say... And Nathan, this is where you lost me forever. Nathan, do you think Caleb Williams is a bust? I need to know that answer. Then I'll know. And I'll know who I'm talking to. Then I'll know. Because if you think he is, and you don't understand that Ben Johnson is the best head coach we've had in the last 40 years, if you don't understand those two things, then we have nothing to talk about. We have no conversation. Sorry. Because I know Rams are a good team. I know the Green Bay Packers are a good team. Their window is closing. I've seen it happen to us. I've seen it happen to us with Detroit Lions. Okay? Look at that. From number one to the bottom. Okay? We are still crawling. We were We were number one in our division. We were not number one in the NFC. And we were not number one in the NFC because of our insanely dominant offense. We're still growing. First year head coach. First year. I got the answer. Caleb Williams isn't a bust, but just not the best in the world. Well, okay, that's a great compliment. He's not a bust, but he's not the best in the world. Listen, the Bears do not need the best in the world. He just needs one of the best. One of. He doesn't need. The Bears don't need Jesus. You feel what I'm saying? The Bears don't need Patrick Mahomes himself or Tom Brady himself. But if you listen to Tom Brady, and if you listen to Peyton Manning and all the best quarterbacks in the league, because before I listen to your opinion, Bears fans, listen up to this guy. Listen to this guy, Bears fans. Before I listen to any fan, especially a Rams fan who's delusional, I'm going to listen to who? NFL quarterbacks. And they have all said Caleb Williams is going to be a superstar. This is how it happens. Before Michael Jordan won his first championship, this is how we felt. We knew, because you sound young. Maybe you're young. I've been around a lot longer than you, sounds like. When the Bulls were new, Jordan, Pippen, there was this thing happening. There was this thing, and they go, oh no, this little Jordan thing, this little Pippen thing, it's going to be short-lived. It's going to be short-lived. They don't care what they do, who they assemble. The Bulls are going nowhere. The Bulls have done nothing. Then all of a sudden, championship. Okay, then they go, oh, we've been wrong, right? Then tragedy hits. Another three championships. So you cannot say after the second year, he's not the best in the world. After the it factor. All you see is the it factor. We know we have never had that in Chicago. If anyone knows bad quarterbacks, it's this guy right here. We've had plenty of them and plenty of bad coaches, which is why we know this is different. This is different. This is not the same. This is different. No, you're not. See, you don't listen very well. What I said was, when you have a feeling about something special, I did not say Michael Jordan is a completed product. Okay, complete product. So you're not listening very well. You don't listen good. I'm speaking English. I said, when we felt something is special with this guy, okay? Something is special with Michael Jordan. We knew something was going to happen. Good. And we waited and everyone doubted. And you saw what happened. Same situation right here. We know what we have. And we know we don't have a bust. We have a kid that is going to thrive, who is extremely talented, who makes throws that literally no one is making in the NFL. No one. Patrick Mahomes has never done these kind of crazy, insane throws. He's insane, this guy Caleb Williams. And I was the biggest doubter. The biggest doubter. That's why I know you're wrong. That's why I know you don't know football. Because I was a doubter of him, of Caleb Williams. I doubted. And what a monster mistake it was when I realized mistake I made, which is a mistake you're making. Judging too quickly, jumping to conclusions, and not having patience. I know I made that mistake. Then I realized, oh, we have a superstar on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, you just know. You just know. And I know when we didn't have it. I knew it wasn't Jay Cutler. I knew it wasn't Trubisky. I didn't feel it with this guy, Justin Fields. Did I root for them all? Yes, because I'm a loyal fan. I root, if you have a C on your chest, I am rooting for you. That's a loyal fan. Well, I don't flip-flop. But we knew. These jokes of coaches, these coaches, pure jokes. And if you're a real Bear fan, you know that. You know that we've had just nothing but car salesmen. Nothing but car salesmen. Lovie Smith, it was great and all. But you know what he is at the end of the day, why he didn't stick around? One Super Bowl visit. And you know why there wasn't more? Because he couldn't get out of his own way. He was stubborn. Stubborn man. And also, it's McCaskey's. McCaskey's, what happened with that? They fired Ditka after one bad season or one medium season. They let Ditka go. Monstrous mistake. And you know why? I know why. There's no fun facts of Bears fans, fun facts of Bears history. I know. The reason they let go Ditka is arrogance and pride. Ditka was a take charge kind of guy. Took no names, took no BS, if you know what I'm talking about. And that's why the McCaskies didn't like his strong personality. And that's what we've been lacking. We've been soft the last 40 years. We've been soft. And now Ben Johnson is, FGB. Fuck those back. He's another person. This guy is a tiger, Ben Johnson. You see what Caleb Williams can do in 1 year with a brand new head coach. This is a brand new marriage. What does a marriage look after 1 year? Is that enough to say you see a husband and wife, any pairing, right? Tight end, quarterback. After 1 year, you can say, oh, that'll never work. How can you say that 1 year when you see so much growth? I'm telling you. You guys know. You guys know from a doubter to a believer, that was me. That's why I know when someone's running their mouth, I know they're full of shit. You get what I'm saying? Rams about to take the lead, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a lot of football. It's a lot of football, my good friend. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. And we will see. We'll see. It's a long game. And this guy, he gets cooking. The defense on Seattle is quite good. Let me tell you. Never, dude. Never. You know what? No one really cares about LA. You know that that's why you go into LA Stadium, you know who's mostly there? Bears fans. They live in Los Angeles, warm over there. You guys know that. Every time there's a stadium, gets filled in Los Angeles, it's half you guys and half the other team. It's never filled up with Rams fans. It's all scattered around because you guys were St. Louis, and then now you're over in LA. You guys move around too much, man. You guys stick around like Chicago. Just watch that. Oh, shit. What's up? This was a video, bro. You had me cracking up. Who is that guy? You like that one? You like that one? Who is that guy? Who is that guy? I don't know him. I was doubting Thomas. People have been. Right? No one cares about LA. Oh, please. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We beat you just last year with a horrendous coach. You have short memory. You have a bad memory, dude. Caleb Williams beat Matt Stafford and Sean McVay with who? Matt Eberflus just last year. Horrendous head coach. No O-line. Horrible head coach. And Caleb Williams rookie year. Who won, dude? God. Nathan, you're exhausting. You just lost to us last year. We were horrendous. And you lost. You just almost got eliminated by the Panthers. And you almost lost to Chicago. The Panthers beat you just a month ago. Bro, my God. It's so funny. It is so funny. Delusional Rams fans. They are rich. They do. But you know what? The more you comment, my good friend, the more the stream grows and the more this community grows. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So Bears fans, I got to get out of here. Let's get out. Let's go. My boy, Nathan Markin is, I know. He's trying. He's attempting. Right. Screw the Rams. No one really cares about the Rams. No one really does. Really. They're forgotten about immediately. And no one cares about LA sports. Who does? It's all about Chicago. It's all about New York, Dallas. No one cares about LA. You're talking about, bro, we love you guys. But there's a lot of LA Rams fans that are awesome. Just not like this guy. This guy's like, I always say, 99% of all Rams fans are awesome. But there's that 1%. It's 1%, and you already know. You already know where he is. Let's go. All right, guys. We'll see you, my friends. We'll see you tonight. We'll do a late show, without a doubt. After this game's over, after we watch Seattle beat the Rams, we're going to have a little celebration. So we'll check you back live, and we'll see you in a little bit, okay? Couple hours. Good night. Peace out. Please subscribe if you have not already. And Nathan, even you, man. Even you, subscribe. You have to be around this community forever and ever, Nathan. Stick around, and we'll be back in about an hour and a half for the post-game show. Bear down. God bless. And we'll peace out, bro.